He did not. He had his hand up trying to put it in the middle of the ball. That was not an and one. You know what I mean? If 55 and 11 get shut down, Creighton's done. They went on that run and they ain't slowed down since, have they? Son of bitches. See? 15 points for him. He's 6 for 7. They're on fire. 11-point lead. I've seen bigger than that. Watching my team sit here, the one I got money on, and my buddy does too if they don't pull it out. But right now, it's stupid. The other coach is sitting there like, we don't get no calls. You know what I mean? Me and my son sitting here watching the Princeton-Creighton game. If Creighton wins this game, it looks just like that Maryland-West Virginia game. That is ridiculous. I was like, a foul. The motherfucker would have been a foul. It should have been on the offense, on the alley-oop, because when he jumped, he had his hand, you know. He was slamming it like this, double-handed. The other dude just had his hand right there. He hit the ground before the dude even started dunking the ball. How was that a foul? Just like it was supposed to have been out of bounds on West Virginia, Maryland ball. Listen to the whole announcers, Charles Barkley, everybody. That's West Virginia's basketball. You know what I mean? But like me and my sons been sitting here talking. Texas will not be stopped. Texas is your national champions. I'm calling it right now. Anybody want to put any money on that? Put your money up there. Texas wins it all. Big 12, baby. You know what I mean? And then the other team that I look that's really strong is Miami. That's what I always say. When I see the Sweet 16, the last 16 teams, I can about tell you who's going to play each other and everything. Creighton gets by this, they don't win the next round. You know, I see two teams putting up triple digits. You know, that's hard. Hell yeah, they fucking blind. That shit pisses me off. When it pisses you off, you have that much money, you know, your money, it's like flushing it down the commode. But that was the dumbest song I thought ever came up. A fucking 5-year-old could have made that song. And that one, it's all about the bass, no treble. Who the fuck couldn't have made that song? Who couldn't have said it's all about the bass, no treble? Thought the bitch says the whole song. Lows. Yeah, it's how low can they go to rip you off. Damn it, guys. Hold on a second. I just not my water over. Shit. That's Daddy. You're not the water over. Give me a long cola. Bring it on, Coca-Cola. I'll have to tear you up, you Wendigo. Damn champion fighter. Mandingo. Ready to kill something in there all the time. I'm gonna ride till I can't ride no more. I hope you can't ride no more because I'm tired of hearing that fucking song. That's the dumbest song we got. We got holes in the back. Cause I ride a horse because I can't afford a Cadillac. And you know what kind of drugs I'm on. I can't even afford a gram of pot. That's why I gotta buy a $10 worth of crack. I can roast this shit. Every top seed is dropped today, but this right here. Of course, Creighton. Of course, when in North Carolina, every year, guys, when in North Carolina teams gotta get in the Final Four, they're gonna cry like big babies. The Tar Heels didn't make it. Duke didn't. Puke didn't make it. Oh my God! Somebody better do something. Davison ain't doing nothing. Somebody please do something. Creighton, help us. North Carolina State, do something. You see what I'm saying? Princeton's out of New Jersey, motherfuckers. They never get no love. I used to be a Tiger in grade school. You know what I mean? And there's a town in West Virginia called Princeton. Watch out that ball movement. He should have shot that. Why did you do? If that's a foul, that's a foul on the offense. On the defense, look at this. I want y'all to see this. Watch him push off. He pushed off. See? That guy's going backwards, and that's a foul on Princeton. That's twice that's happened. Look at Texas up here. Look at Miami. Now you see the number 1 seed getting dropped and put 90 on him. That was no foul. He took his fucking elbow, pushed it into him, jumped off. Now, put him up 3 more. That is winning by fucking 2 points. Now look at this, guys. 12-point lead. I'm really upset about these calls. It's just going like that West Virginia game did. Do what you do best, Creighton. Start firing them threes. They're a way better team, man. Look at that. Fake right there. There you go to 3. Fake it back into 12. Now let him go in and put it in. See? Creighton can't stop that right there. So they got to fucking have them refs to help them. That's a fact. I'm like, wow, man. Watch here. Watch it'll happen again. Look, oh, what a steal. Here we come. Here we come now. I want to show the whole thing. Now watch 20. Go run it to him. 3. Oh! Yeah, I went up yesterday to see in my number 1 spot, David. Now watch this. Watch, he'll push off. Now, ain't a push off. Now that's a Jordan shot. You better call a timeout there. There's plenty of time. Chill out. Another push off, Junior, and an and 1. Yeah, alive. I'm going crazy. Look at that. Look how far that 3 was. Half court. There it ain't. Do not count that team out. Look at him in here like a prostitute. I'll sell him to you for $5 an hour, ladies. You got a towel on you, son. You ain't nude. They're sitting there. This one here said I weigh 582 pounds. Tell him I'll lick it for him for free every day. Oh, you're hit now, boy.
Welcome to the center of a 55.
Well, she's going to say welcome to the center of the earth. It. Look, June. Oh, here we come, Junebug. I'm telling you. Just because they're up 11, they think they got this game won. Not on Princeton, you don't. You move, you walk, big boy. Don't let 55 shoot it. Right in. Steph Curry bank shot. Swear to God it was. That boy, he better go pro right there. 55 and 11, huh? 55 just put a damn beautiful 3 in. It was a bank. The angle was crazy. But you seen what the refs gave these boys out of your own eyes, didn't you? I don't like that. Junior don't like that either. Let him play. 3 more from... No. And that's a push in the back, a foul underneath the rim. He pushed him so he could rebound it. God, refs, call it, man. If the ball ain't there... 68-52. Princeton's far from done, son. They're done. You know why they're done? Have you seen these push-off calls? Every time they'll go down the lane. Right here's what they'll do. They'll go down the lane, put their elbow into him, and just get back. Right there. Right there's a perfect example of it. Show it again. Please show it again. And this was in the air. Then he comes back with this. Bank that shit in. Oh, you're good. Look at you. You look like Tom Hardy on crack. Motherfucker, you got lucky on that bank shot. Texas will win it all. I guess you ain't been in here. My call is Texas and Miami. I'm just saying, Princeton's who I have my money on to get past this, and the refs doing that. That's the Vegas odds for you right there. I should now, you know what I mean? That's okay. I only lost goddamn $10. Is the game over? Is there even 7 minutes down in it left? Because I've seen 20 points to 30 points be brought back within 8 minutes, bro. The run's not over yet. That looks like the Maryland game to me. I hate that. People's like, oh, their Cinderella runs over this and that. We're talking about a team that's not Division I. Nothing like that, but they're in a sweet goddamn 16, ain't they? You see what I'm saying? How many teams that are Division I that's not sitting right there right now? You see what I mean? They don't want Princeton. I have it. I had Texas in the first half. Dude, I've had Texas for the past 2 weeks to win this shit. When I see that, they play against West Virginia 2 times a year. Then we play in the conference. When we played that conference game, didn't you think the same thing, son? Texas was going to run through this tournament.
Right.
You hear him? Yes. Big 12 will cut the nets down. That's the best, you know what I mean?
We're by far the best basketball conference.
We are the best. And you know what's the best basketball conference before that? The Big East.
Yeah.
That's awful odd, ain't it?
We're in it.
And we was in it. And we was in it. That's right, son. That's right. Ever since they changed it like that right there, made them. We should be in the ACC. Our closest away game is 1,700 miles to Kansas State. That is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. I mean, the Dana Holgerson shit for you. We should be playing Virginia Tech, Pittsburgh, Miami, the rivals that we played our whole life. Junior thinks what I think. He thinks Texas, Miami. I told him, I said, when it gets down to the Sweet 16, this is his first year really filling out a bracket. Last year he was filling it out and stuff, you know, how the game worked and all this. He likes how the Big Ten is the most overrated group there is. You damn bro. I don't know about that. Look at that. There's that dunk. Look. There's that dunk. They call this an M1. Did you see that?
SEC's overrated.
Okay, I'm going to show y'all the push-offs and shit right here. Oh, you're not going to show them, huh? See, look, Junior. First 6 games, 6-0, 10. Through 12 games, 6-6. Then 10-8, 6-18, 19-11. Highest ranked 7th. They're not winning at all. There's 12 minutes in this game. This dude said their run was over. There's 12 minutes left. Look at this. See? Look at this. If we don't push off, we play the ball game right. Now watch this. Watch if he don't come down here and push off. Look at that. Ran him right over. Oh my God, we got the call. A fucking charging call. I'm dying right now. San Diego State ain't gonna do shit. San Diego got lucky as fuck, son. Sometimes it's all about the flip of the wrist. Them
Did they play
Aztecs.
against Alabama?
Yeah. Bama had an awful game. You saw that. You got a team having an awful game, and the other team, look at that. Bam! Here they come. I thought their run was over, Junior. He said their Cinderella run was over. 68-55 now. He just put another 3 right in his eye. Now watch here. Watch these push-offs. Watch the push-offs. Find your boy in here that pushes off every time, or Princeton will steal it. You got to come to your boy. Where's he at? 23. Oh, they're all over you. You got to watch 5 and 23. See, they don't know that. Now, what's the push-off shit? Oh, you can't push off. You're going to turn it over. What's he making? Uh-oh, what's going on? The momentum changed, my man. It's about to be an 8-point game again. I told you, you do not underestimate Princeton. They got fuel in the tank, don't they, Junior? They can go. Look at that. Oh, that's a good block there. I thought for a second it was going out of bounds. Good block, though. The game's far from over, man. When you called that game over a while ago, I was like, no. There's 10 minutes left in this game. 68-55. I find that hard.
Especially during March Madness.
Thank you. That's why it's called March Madness, son. If he hits this 3, that's big. Didn't even hit the fucking rim, let alone with 3. We stop him from, look, there he is again.
Well, I would have shot that.
I would have too. Now 23, he'll nail it. You got to get those back. There we go. He said they'd be lucky to cover the spread. You want to bet they don't cover that spread? I'll bet you right now they covered themselves. Look at that. That's a good block there. I don't know about that one there. That was off the backboard. You know what I mean? Look, Princeton, whoever plays this, plays San Diego State. Look at that block right back at you, motherfuckers. Now, there's a 3. But they, in and out. Wait until Princeton gets on their 3s, right or wrong, son. 9 minutes. Slow it down. Exactly. Now look at this. Here's what's killing you. Possession to fouls and shit.
I didn't have either one of these teams making a difference.
Look at that turnover by Creighton. Damn, they're good, ain't they? Princeton sitting there going, pointing right at the coach. He said, "You're losing it yourself." Look at this pass. That right there was a block because it wasn't in the box. Good block. But why don't they show that turnover where you just fucking goddamn Tom Brady that passed Jerry Rice? Where it says the penalty. He said, Sandy, how much you want to put on that right now? He said San Diego State will kill either one of these teams. He's always fucking mine.
Only these two?
He said they'd kill either one of these. Because whoever wins plays them. How much you want to put it? Put your money where your mouth is. Look at that jump shot. Boom! Just like you said this game was over a while ago.
I kind of agree with him.
I don't agree with him at all. San Diego State Aztecs. That's who you're putting your faith in.
No,
Hell to the no.
Texas.
Now Texas with the Princeton or Creighton would fuck them up. Trust me. How many times you see San Diego go? Look here, goes that alley-oop. Couldn't even contain it. Look at that. Lost it. Now there goes 5 again. Damn, boy, what's happening? Junior knows. Junior just agreed with me. How many times does San Diego State make this tournament compared to either one of these teams? Not half as much, right, son? Right. But I thought, he said they wouldn't even cover the spread. You wouldn't bet me to that. Watch. What you so scared of? See what I'm saying? What's the score, Junior?
11-point game.
11-point game. Exactly right.
A lot can happen in almost 9 minutes. 8:30.
They ain't hit a 3. They're dead right now. Creighton in. Right or wrong?
No momentum.
No momentum. It's all going to Princeton now. I love it. He said he agreed with you somewhat. Correct him on that San Diego State. Look here. Leave that wide open 3 open. Boom! Look here, buddy. They ain't going to cover the spread. Put your money where that dick sucker is. Like I told you. Because the way you bet don't sound too good. Creighton don't have the gas that these 0 points in the last 4 minutes. Time out, Creighton. You might want to reevaluate. What did Dad say? When it got down to 7 minutes, Creighton would run out of gas. They're out of gas. They're a North Carolina team. Look at that. That's a center, Junior. That's Giannis taking that shot practically. That's Shaq taking that shot. That covered the spread right there pretty much, didn't it? Yeah, it's probably an 8-point spread, 6-point spread, something like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? This is the game I've been talking about, you know what I mean? 0, but yeah, but they're, 8 points down from fucking, almost 20? You ain't nothing but a shit talker. I'm about to block you, dude. I can't stand people like you. You got to be right about everything. Mr. Perfect, can't you? I bet your bracket was the first fucking one that lost. First bracket out. Probably bet it goddamn fucking Chickamauga Cracker Killers would beat Alabama or something. I like this dude, you know what I mean? Until the night. Because I can tell you don't know his asshole from a hole in the ground.
Who even is it?
This boy named Jason, and we always talk scores and bet and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But he says he bets on FanDuel, this and that, and puts the pictures up. Well, he won't bet me man-to-man right here. I got my money, where's yours? You know? I'm sitting here asking you, bring it, big boy. Guarantee Princeton covers the spread. Princeton will come back and beat this team. Just like San Diego State will never see the fucking Final Four. So you're telling me San Diego State University going to the Final Four? Okay. You got to get past the last, you know what I mean, the Elite 8 thing first.
They gotta play that.
Either Princeton or Creighton. They're done for, son. Bama missed fucking... Did you see the percentage shots and stuff the first half? The turnovers, all that? You think Creighton's going to do that? Or just like when West Virginia does it. Remember we turned it over 18 times that one half? Come out the second half, was down by 20 and won by fucking 10. That's why. I care less. What I care now about, either one of these teams, the next game, I put money says Fucking San Diego State is down by 20 fucking points by halftime to either one of these teams. These teams see this tournament every year. San Diego State scraped and clawed their way in and barely still got there. And when they played Alabama earlier, just because they beat Alabama, now they're just, oh, they're going to win it all. They're going to win it all. You see what I mean? You forgot about Miami dropping the #1 seed. And nobody's talking about Texas. You know what I mean? I got a fucking hat on right now. My hair will be everywhere. What sense would that even make? The fuck you talking about? I'll shave the motherfucker bald. Because I just don't give a fuck. If anyone, say CJ, my boy CJ McClung said still anybody's game in a 68-60 game right here. And it sure is. Look who the higher score is. Princeton boy. Not no Creighton boy. That means Creighton playing more as a team. I just don't, you know what I mean? I didn't bother him about the Princeton shit, but when he brought up San Diego State, I hate them motherfuckers. And they're called the Aztecs. Herm Edwards, remember that junior when I retired? Look at that 3. Look at that 3. And he jumped into him. Did you see that? Did you not see that? He jumped into the Princeton player. Did he get a call for it? Nope. That should have been a foul right there.
Wow.
I got somebody interested in that 30-06. Yeah, Miami and Texas are sneaky teams. What I tell you, when you asked me the other day, Valor, I said, you know.
Interested in my 30-06?
No, that Monte Carlo one. You know, the one for $600. That's Jackie I'm talking to, babe.
Oh.
I mean Mooney, excuse me, the Moon Pie. He's got one, but his is, look at that. He can't even grab the fucking, did you see it again, Junior? That's 2 alley-oops he let go. He couldn't even jump high enough to fucking dunk. Why you keep throwing at that fucking, wow, is that not a technical? They better be a technical. Look at this. But yeah, there ain't no technical on this. Look at this. I mean, Jesus Christ. He flew fucking 10 feet down the court, man. How about number 34 and them 3 alley-oops he's landed tonight? Fuck no, I couldn't have catch a cold today. You know what I mean? If you're close by, CJ, my buddy that's in here, yeah, I'll do that. You know what I mean? We always go on here and give each other fucking hell about these basketball and football teams. That's what makes it fun. Like me and Jason going back and forth. But anybody that's confident, they bet on their teams. You see what I'm saying? If Creighton can go on just a 10-point run, they're right back. They're back in it. I think the Canes should get there, and but I think the fucking Texas is just too tough, ain't they, Junior? They're physical. They rebound. You know.
Time.
I thought that was awesome right there, Jason. You know what I mean? Florida Atlantic. Contigo blocking me. I'm talking shit too. That's what makes this shit fun. He said he's just talking shit anyway. He knows how to get me fired. Because he knows I've been waiting for this game. Because the day I bet I said who won the Creighton game, it was like it's Friday. You know I'm going to take Kansas State in over Florida Atlantic. Now come on. Look, San Diego State, 71-64. But 89-75. Look at Texas. It's halftime they've done put up that late. Miami and Texas going to be hard to deal with. You know what I mean? It's going to be between one and two right there, you know. That's what it'll be. But y'all heard me. I ain't balking, bro.
Wow, he just
good 3. Did you see how far that was from?
dumped in his face.
He just put it right in his eyeball like Eric Stevenson does. 71-63. What's that, 9-point game now? 9 or 8-1? 8. 8-point game. Oh shit, I thought UCLA got knocked out, bud. You know what I mean? I hate to be the bearer of bad news. See, he wanted to sidestep. What a steal. Ooh. That shot clock at 0, though. It's still their ball. Right or wrong. Look, Junior. Look at the shot clock. That is Princeton's ball. Look what he did. He poked it out. He's going to try to pass it. Push it out. What is it, bub? See? Their ball. See, look at the shot clock. It belongs to Princeton. What I tell you. Princeton ball. Some lies don't miss shit, man. I just, you know what I mean? I want to see a team like Princeton. You know what I mean? Yeah, it hurts, you know what I mean, when your favorite teams lose, bud. I just want to see a team. Look at that. Don't let him take that. No, you might want to review that right there. Because that could be, he lost the handle while he was pushing out. He looks like Jalen Green, don't he? Watch, Junior. Who's that out on? Tell me. Princeton. Got the ball on a great defensive play and turned it over. That's how, now they're beating themselves now. This is when you got to turn up the fucking heat right now. Because you can bust a three-pointer and be right in this game, you know? You know? Here now, boys, this ain't no website. I'm the middleman up in here. This ain't no goddamn gun salesman site. Shit, you know what I mean, David? I'm the one sitting here told you my buddy had that gun and shit. I could go buy that gun for $600, sell it to you for $800. You see what I mean? Because I got the money right here to do if I want to, but I'm more interested in buying this pistol I'm about to buy. As soon as I get off bond, it's sitting right there. 10-point game, Junior. This guy here's the one can't catch an alley-oop, remember? See if he can hit a free throw. Nope. Shaq. But Shaq, you know what I mean? Moon pie, you know what I mean? If I made you a sell, buddy, you're welcome. But I don't get on here and do that shit, you know what I mean? I thought my other buddy was in here. And of course, Jason, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You went to school with him. He is very interested in that gun. He wants to talk to you. So I'm going to tell you to message him after you talk to him. And he's got cash right now. And he said if he had to, he'd come up to you in the van. In his van, you know what I mean? Get a hold of Jackie. You know what I'm talking about. Great underneath you. Jackie Woodrum. He's dead after that gun, man. How's that going to be, Paul? Oh, yeah, in the finals. I got you now, yeah. He said he'd like to, because it's like Florida team. Look, there he gets for the alley-oop again and missed it, Junior. The 4th time.
Good save.
That was a foul on him, an elbow. Did you not see it? You see the elbow when he grabbed the ball? He put him on his back, bro. I swear to God, 34 cannot, or 24, whoever it is, you're not Kobe, bro. Watch, they do these little fadeaways. Watch, go straight around 20. 20 is everything for them. It's hard to contain then. 4 minutes to place, tightening up, we'll cover the spread probably. But right there was an elbow when he threw it back in. You see the elbow and threw him up here? That was an elbow. I counted 40. Look here, Daddy. Now we could get it there.
9 points.
You're like me. First motherfucker bring me 6 bills, you can have it.
Yep.
I got a third. Junior, you want to sell your 30-06?
No.
Nope. We got more than one of them. We got about 10 30 calibers, don't we tell you? 308s, 30-30s. You see that push off now, what I was talking about? You see him go flying on his back with elbow when it came back in? That's where I want to go watch that Third Eye Blind concert. Louisville.
It's at South Regional.
Yeah, it's the South Regional Final. Yeah, Southwestern's the one you're going to worry about. South Regional, those still what they call it. They get a hold of Jackie. I mean, what I meant by that, a lot of people will come in here, man, you know what I mean? And they'll fucking just start, they think my web page is a salesman page or something. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, guys, you know. Oh, Derkie was able to do this for me, you know. I know my boy Moonpie there. That's his nickname, Jason. Mooney, we got, always call him Moon Pie. He'll take care of me when he sees me, you know what I mean? I need a pack of cigarettes, anything, but here you go, buddy. Man, he came back from hunting one day, dropped his 30-30 on the fucking floor, and it shot him in the leg and accidentally didn't hit her in the side of the stomach or something. His mama. He's just coming in, the strap broke, fell, boom, got him through the leg. 30 caliber. It about killed him because he was more worried about helping his mama, you know what I mean? And he was bleeding out in his artery. You know what I mean? Artery going through his leg there. And he was more worried, of course, like I would. Yeah, but I don't use none of that. I use my ears right here because the boys that sells me my weapons, I know, just like you said, that's a model 742. I can tell you the year it is. The one Junior's got the second year made of it. In 1962, they made them from 60 to 80. You gotta, you know what I mean, look up your serial numbers and shit. The Monte Carlo stock's only $30 for one, ain't they, Junior? $30, that's it, for a 30-06. I swear to God it is. Because he thought about grabbing one, putting it on him. He was like, keep that original, son. He said his is a 1975. You should see this one, Jason. It's a 62. And is there a scratch on that gun, son? Not a scratch, nothing, man. It's beautiful. No, it's never jammed, nothing. And I guarantee yours is never jammed. You go buy 7400, you're going to jam on the second clip. Probably about the 7th round through it. No, I traded a Model 70 Winchester for a 30-06. It's not a 700. 742 is better than a 700, my friend. What are you talking about? Would you rather have a 700 or 742?
742.
Exactly. You're crazy if you don't grab that gun for $600, my friend. In my opinion, you are. That 700 will jam before that 742 any day of the week. They only made them gun for 20 years for a reason. They shoot 742 all day. Moon Pie said the same thing. I wasn't on the 700. I was on the 742. See? Junior, almost a 7-point game. 2 threes, down 1.
They come like T-Mac and score 13 points.
Yeah, but look at all them bad calls. Like T-Mac, exactly. Look what he did that time. 12 points in like 30, not even 30 seconds. Remember that shit? See, look at that. See what I'm saying?
It's going to drain the clock. I hate that.
Yeah, I do too, but Princeton's going to trap. You see what I mean? And keep a guy in the middle and try to jump through like a monkey in the middle. Yeah, try to turn it over. That's the best thing to do. Keep them from scoring. You keep scoring. See, he about did it right there, and right there. He hits that, and it's, see? Don't touch it. You didn't touch it in the first place. Okay, you go down there and you hit a 3. 76-71. Princeton, Creighton, Butter score. Then try to just throw that ball in like that. You see what I mean?
There's too much time.
Yes, and Princeton can hit shots, man. Oh, you talking about the 700 bolt action. I thought you was talking about the hot. Oh, almost right in. Get the ant. See how he's fighting. Did you see that tape? Oh, man. He had that rebound. That dude jerked it out of his other hand. You see it?
Shot that.
I would have too. I would have put it back up. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have rebounded. You should have just put it back. See what? That's going to hurt them in the long run, probably. If Princeton ends up winning this game, it'll be because of this right here. If this guy can't put that in, that saved him right there. I told you, number 11. If we could stop him, Princeton could win. He's got 20-some points. You hear him? And they're winning by 7.
I mean, the side.
Run the screen right here. Let him come up, screen off, roll. See? There you go. That was a foul from hell. Was that not a foul, son?
That was a big foul.
Big. See, you hear him? That was a big foul. I'm done watching that shit now. That was bullshit. Was it not? Now you see what I'm talking about.
Toss the ball like a merry-go-round.
If I was them, I'd pull 2 up. You know what I mean?
Here goes.
That could hurt them, though, Junior. I'm telling you. They're getting cold when they do that. But if you catch it in rhythm, see? Look at that. What are you doing, man?
He's done that.
He's done that 2-3 times. That same dude. Let him take it right out of his hand. When you rebound, you bring it down. That's what just beat them right there. They had a chance to still come back. Now look. Let him shoot it. Just let him shoot it. That's a foul on 24. Who was it called on? He didn't reach for that ball, man. When he went
that was a BS shooting foul, first of all.
I know, son. Now you're starting to pick up what Dad sees.
But that number that dude that won't rebound, he needs to learn how to rebound. 24?
24.
Oh my
right.
God.
You see when he was going up for that foul, he elbowed him. Yeah. He's wearing Kobe's jersey, making it look like shit. You know what I mean? That's making me mad, too. Yes, it is. That's why Kobe didn't wear that motherfucker until he won his championships. Why he wore 8. He's what he wore in high school. 33. Watch. Come on, Shaq.
Best Kobe shoes ever made. Grinch.
The Grinch.
Yeah, love them.
Look here. Watch the back of the rim. Oh, wow, he hit one, Junior. I'm going to have cardiac arrest.
Look at this. Look at this. Let it go right through.
Look at that. And he fouled him to do it. You see what I'm talking about? He can't touch his body. It's got to be all ball. What, his whole body up against his arm? Where's the call?
I don't know. That dude misses a rebound like that.
Now he'll make this one. No. Shaq made 1 out of 33. Just shoot 3s, boys. Shoot 3s. What are you doing?
Wow.
Why did he pass that back? He's wide open for a layup. Wow. That's the game right there, son. You see that? What would you done right there? Laid that ball right up. I would have went into his ball. See how they're bringing 2 up now, Junior? That's what they should have done earlier.
Oh my Lord.
See, you do or die by it. We're beaten out for sure. Man, that was some bad calls in that game. Awful calls. I don't like that. Yeah, the 700 bolt action. Very good. And they got away with a couple goaltends there. Watch this right here, like you said. Watch. Watch right. See that right there? Earlier, there's a foul call. He didn't even touch that big guy. Remember the alley-oop? There's a foul call on that alley-oop earlier. That's all right. Guess what? I didn't lose shit. I didn't bet on the over. I just bet the money line. And guess what? The other games won my money right back. It's a win-win situation.
This makes me mad, though. That's
It makes me mad, too, because let them play correctly. Exactly.
Take that kid's scholarship away.
Take that kid, right. You know what I mean? What it does, son, imagine how that kid feels in his heart.
I know.
Look, the best player's hurt, too.
Right there he is.
That goes to tell you something right there, don't it? He sprained his ankle like 2 minutes into the game I was reading.
Like, who is this dude?
He's their best one. You see that, don't you?
Is he?
Yeah.
I like the
he got hurt 2
20
minutes.
is the best one.
No, 12. Look at 12. Look at 12, dude. He's all over 12, number 11. See? Watch. Don't let him stop him. You should have stopped and shot that. They are so stupid, man. Their coaches don't look out. There you go. That's why he took 24 out now. 51-35. And it just started. You see that?
10 points, I mean, it could be done.
Oh, absolutely 10 points can be done. T-Mac had like 12 seconds. Remember that?
I know.
And fucking hit like 5 3-pointers and 1 by 1. And Josh said, hey, Junior, little dude from church. Look at him limping off. See? He tried. You know what I mean? He came and took that free throw for him. You know what I mean? So they get it. He got hurt. No wonder.
He's from Ontario.
Did you see them pushing him in the lane right there? Tell me you didn't see that shit.
He's from Canada.
He just got... That's a fraction on Princeton, but when you're pushed into it, it's on the other team. You see what I mean?
That guy's good.
Now he's acting like he's hurt because he didn't score 30 or something. You know that boy from Purdue, 7'4", Junior?
Oh my God. No wonder they're so good this year.
You didn't know that? Averaging 31 points a game?
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, but look how far his shot is. Boom!
With the Grinch.
With the Grinch shoes. That's what did I say? Just do it, boys, because you're so good at shooting threes. Exactly. That was a half quarter almost, was it not? Oh, big boy.
That's how T-Mac won the game.
That's exactly that's the last shot he took. It bounced in just like that, but he was like from an angle a little bit more. Look, Carburner. Look at that coach. He's like, let me touch your butthole before we get up here.
Some of them coaches are weird about that.
Some players are too.
Yeah,
You ain't touching me like that. I was hoping they'd show that 3. That was a great 3 shot.
Look at Miami. Oh my God.
I know. Look at Miami against that 1 seed. Okay.
FAU. I got FAU.
I'm gonna take. Well, I'm gonna take FAU, just like you said.
I'm gonna go Big 12, Kansas State.
Well, no, I'm gonna bet FAU just in case they win. If they do, I win money. You see what I mean?
Texas,
Texas is the champions, guys.
Yeah.
You might as well forget it, man. Trust me. I watched them play West Virginia and fucking milk us like a cow. You know what I mean? In West Virginia, and that never happened.
I got Gonzaga beating UConn. I know you got UConn.
Yeah, I got UConn.
Come on.
You can't beat Gonzaga. There's another three. Oh, that rim is stiff as a board, boy.
That rim don't even move.
They sure they didn't bolt that up at halftime extra a little bit?
Rim over there.
Or Charleston Civic Center. Yeah. Right or wrong. When West Virginia plays Marshall.
Move about an inch now.
I had Miami and Texas first half. What do you mean? We're not talking. I had this game bet at 3 days ago, bro.
You were talking about this game earlier today.
Exactly. Fuck the first half. You see what I mean? I got Texas.
I want to watch the Texas game.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We're going to flip it over in a minute. Me and my son have had Texas to win it all for, what, the past 2 weeks? Something like that? A week or so?
Well, once my Kansas lost.
We ain't no bandwagon. You see, once Kansas went down, I said the same thing. Who's the Big 12 team that's left? My buddy said Texas is,
Kansas State too.
And Kansas State's in there, Derkie. I said, well, I said Texas. I said there's a 2 seed. Kansas State only beat us because Eric Stevenson shook his dick at that rapper. Remember? That's the only reason they beat us, son. No, you know what I mean? Come on. See them hugging each other. They're proud as hell they made it to the Sweet 16.
Remember St. Mary's last year? That was the best I ever watched.
That's what I'm saying. Now you got Rick Pitino. See, look, they're not down. They're not hurting. Even though they got this game took from them. You know what I mean? Look at that. Even the crowd, everybody's giving Princeton love. Creighton's in there every year. Yeah, Princeton's one and done usually. You know what I mean?
For how many times Creighton's been in there?
Look, it's hurting him. He's a senior. It's going to hurt a senior.
Yeah, because it's last.
See, here, senior. Now here comes a freshman.
You hear me? Creighton's been in there so many times they ain't been able to do something.
See, Creighton's been there. All right, now you said that San Diego State would beat Creighton next game.
No.
He said that. He said they would stomp either one of these teams next game. Remember? That's what I said. Good luck. That's a North Carolina. I don't see that happen.
They did against Bama?
Yeah, but did you? What the hell? What is that rim, dude?
I know.
That's a fucking Chuck E. Cheese rim, is what that is. That's a Chuck E. Cheese rim. Dude, you dropped your vape in the toilet again after last night. You put that some bitch back in your mouth. What the fuck, Josh? I told him, I said, just throw that nasty ass motherfucker away. I don't care if it costs $90 the battery. I would have said,
E. coli.
That's E. coli. I mean, everything's coming out of people's bodies, bro. Ooh, no. Hepatitis. Any disease, AIDS, anything can be transmitted like that. You know what I mean? Good luck with that. You know what I mean? By God, you wake up in the morning, your lips are blistered out and wondering, oh, that's from eating. That's eating from Chastity's pussy. I know what that's from. I can pop one of them. Whole face is gone the next day. Looks like somebody hit you with a fucking buckshot. Come through the door and hit you 5 times. The whole pump empty. Boom, 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 boom. That's a fucking Chuck E. Cheese rim. Tell me, you know how Chuck E. Cheese rims are. I swear to God, they're made off fucking cement. I swear they are.
They don't move.
No, here's how I did. Ask your mom. She drove me. I stuck my hand over and was going through the laser. Because there's just a laser picks up when the ball goes through. I had a pile of fucking tickets that tall. They kicked me out there and everything. Yeah, it's a laser. Pay attention next time. You know the little shoe one? The kids shoe.
Smart, a selfie stick.
You know the little tiny, like the little shoe and the kids shoot in that? You can stand right by and go. I scored 1,500 points. 1,500 points, I did.
That game was B. I don't want to see it. Get it out. Look at they copy.
I do too. I agree. Jason's like me and you. He said, I'm glad seeing all these number ones gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bam.
Yes. We want to see somebody. I actually would like to see Florida Atlantic win it all. Because they're the only team I think in there ain't never won one. You see what I'm saying?
Texas on.
Texas has won one. I don't know. I'm talking about a title, period. A blue jay. The shittiest, most greediest bird in the world.
You know, in Toronto now.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. What are they? Fucking goddamn! We in Canada?
In Canada, eh?
Eh? Nah. We copy the other baseball team.
And go play hockey, eh?
Oh, he's trying to make up for it now. Said he bought 4 vapes. You know how much that would fucking cost? What kind of vapes you smoking? One hit wonders? See ya? You know what I mean?
He bought 4, but pulled 1 out.
You know what I mean? Blue Jays are fucking mean. There's one player the Blue Jays got. His name's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's the only thing I think about the Blue Jays are good.
Fantastic.
And Blue Jay, if you're talking about the real animal, they are a very stingy, mean bird. Just like in West Virginia, they used to be everywhere in the junior.
Number 11 looks like
people started popping them with pellet guns and shit. And, you know what I mean? Robins used to be everywhere. Now they're migrating back. Okay, the thing about a blue jay,
doves and stuff.
If a dove or something has it'll kill its partner and stuff. And that dove will grieve over its partner. If it'll kill it over its worm out of its mouth. Okay, I'm talking about the bird too. That's even worse. You know what I mean? Shit, son, you mean you want my autograph? Josh, he said, my buddy Stevenson, he said, you still want that autograph from me, Dirk? Because I thought he had some autographs from somebody else. I said, what kind of autographs? He said, mine. I'm like, motherfucker, you mean you want mine? I'll sign a pill bottle for you.
That's Steve Nash.
Between the Beatles and the Rolling Stones, who you think are better? Easy, the Rolling Stones. There's no question for me to even ask that. I'm not about John Lennon. I'm not about Paul McCartney. I'm not about Ringo Starr. Half the shit that they did.
Is that Steve Nash?
I think it's his son. I'm not sure. Did it say Nash?
I didn't say.
No, Steve Nash wasn't
I'm going to
standing
say for the Beatles versus the Rolling Stones.
The Beatles have hit more hit records and shit, you know what I mean? But John Lennon said, we're big as God. That got him killed. And how do you feel about that?
I'm going to say
nobody is big as him.
I'm going to say overall the Beatles.
Not me, the Rolling Stones. Let's name song for song. Let's go. Hey Judd, Honky Tonk Women. Let's go with another one. Yalla Submarine, Beast of Burden. Let's keep going now. You can't always get what you want. Think about that for a second before you answer that question. The Stones all day. And even Dr. Hook, you know what I mean? But we couldn't get our picture on the cover of the what? Rolling Stone. That's the magazine.
Yeah, right.
Still, I love the Stones would be my pick. You know what I mean? Dark, I wonder where Computer Woman is. See, you know what I mean? That's what kills you. You know what I mean? It's calling her Computer Woman and shit. You know what I mean? That's funny at one moment, but it's not funny every day, son. Because she said she would rather have a long distance relationship than a
Somebody's got to be retarded.
That's what I told her. Actually, she was fucking her hard drive. It must have been 3.
Oh, is it that Harley?
Yeah, I told her. I said, well, goddamn. I said, yeah. I said, your pussy deep as the Marijuana Trench? Because ain't no man going down there to get that motherfucker.
What kind of Harley she got?
You know what I mean? It's not a Sawtail because I had somebody ask. Well, I seen somebody ask, not had somebody ask. That's what I told her. I said, Jackie's got an 82 Sawtail up there. It fucking looks like that fucking panhead off that fucking badass movie with the straight bars. I come that close to getting once, remember?
I love to drive that during summer.
Remember, I told him, I said, if I brought that much and laid up there, what'd he say? He said, I'd give you the bike and some of the money back because I didn't pay that much for it.
Right.
That's what you call an honest man.
And he's got extra parts for it.
Mm-hmm. That Harley is beautiful, man. See, he said, that's true. But what did I tell you about these girls? They're going to tell you everything you want to hear, so you cash app them a goddamn $20 bill so they can go, Josh, guess what? Look at my pussy. And all you see is pure black because you're like, it's a pussy? Hold on. Yes, it's my leg over here. You're going to have to get a 2x6 and tie it on your back so you don't fall in that motherfucker. You're going to have to get the winch and tie it right in the middle. You get what I'm saying? When you go in to hit, make sure that 2x6 over it. It's going to be like you're fucking hanging off the fucking New Ripper Gorge Bridge.
You know who you'd be funny on a podcast with? Theo Vaughn.
Everybody tells me that to do a podcast comedy, with him and a couple others.
Joe Rogan?
Me and Joe Rogan don't get along though that much because He'll sit there and start nodding out and shit and foam coming out his mouth. He told Miley Cyrus he wanted to eat her out and everything. Like, she went off on him. She said, "Are you high?" He said, "You didn't see that shit? You ain't seen them ones? Joe Rogan has passed out about 50 times on podcast. I do too. But I straightened up what he said. He said the whites are responsible for the pill epidemic in West Virginia when it was a big bust to happen. How are we responsible for 1 million people? For a worldwide epidemic. Excuse me. You see what I mean? My favorite person is like Catfish Cooley.
Well, I really like Theo.
Do you know who Catfish Cooley is?
Yeah.
Steve Saham. Carhartt certified, Pixie Time and Chain. You know what I mean? Fucking drinks a Red Bull at the wig on. He said, "It made me grow hair. Let's rock and roll." Then you got that one that just came to the brawl. Let me tell you something. It talks like that. Damn it. What's his name, guys? That YouTuber that does that. Go. You got Johnny Go. Boy is here. He came here to the house. He's a YouTuber. Damn it. Hold on.
Tell Josh to save his lunch, quit vaping.
Did you hear my son? Save your lunch, quit vaping. Because that will eat your lungs faster than a cigarette, son. You're putting metal in your lungs. You don't even know it.
Popcorn lungs.
Popcorn lungs. That's exactly right, son. Anything, if you got metal in that thing, you're sitting there thinking you're goddamn blowing jellyfish and dinosaurs. Yep. Guess who's going to be the jellyfish? Your ass when you're goddamn like this in the Pacific
Maybe
Ocean.
Maybe sign it fell in the toilet.
For the past 2 nights in a row.
Yeah.
Why you even said, what are you doing? Shitting and look down at you damn.
No,
yeah, Junior said he was putting up his ass and hitting it with his ass. I'm telling you, he picks that shit up for me at fucking comedy. I swear he does. That was he said that wasn't a fart. That was an intake fart. The fan quit working on that coal mines. Goddamn crabs and all was running.
One way.
Crabs was jumping.
One way.
That's hollering either. This is 9/11. Jump, burn, or fucking diaper, gastric recast.
Harley girl though.
Yeah, he likes her. You know what I mean? He into her.
Oh, he likes her?
Yeah, likes her like her. He's scared to say that shit. He like anime. She would have knocked him the fuck out. He said that to her. She owed him to be his mama twice. That's Casey and Stacy's mama, buddy.
56, dude.
Mm-hmm. But she don't look 50. You see what I mean? None of us look our age, baby. I told him, I said, dude, these little 18-year-old girls hit on me all the time. He's like, send them to me. I said, shit, how can I when they know I got a twin?
Then get them yourself. It's that easy.
Do you hear what he just said?
You shouldn't have to beg. Babies can't be.
Do you even go look for them? What did they do, Junior? What would they do?
Just come in.
What would they will find who? You. You hear my son saying? What did I say? You would learn a lot.
I never chase any girl.
You hear that? I've never chased any girl. Have you ever paid a girl to show you something, anything? See? That bitch, if she is into you, see? I got more money to make, not to give away. To see on the screen. Now, if that bitch said, here, and it squirted milk 30 feet, I'd said, now I owe you $10 for that goddamn vitamin D. You know what I'm saying? That's the only time that bitch get anything from me. My buddy offered me an hour at the Comedy Bone. You think I should go over and do it?
Wait, what?
The Comedy Bone at South Charleston. He said, I'll let you do an hour. He said, dude, I watch your YouTubes. He said, my fucking rib cage is touched. He said, I can hire these people and I think they're funny. He said, I want to throw my fucking scotch glasses at them. He said, I waste my money on them. He said, hurt, please, man. It's like a...
That's a good way to get yourself out there.
Yeah, that's how Steve Harvey did. From Welch, West Virginia to what city? Cleveland, Ohio to Chicago, Illinois.
And now he's...
And who took that same route, son? Your daddy. I went from West Virginia to Cleveland. The next thing I knew, I was in Chicago. Exactly. But I wasn't chasing down that. You see what I'm saying?
What's the next
Yeah, go to that Texas game. That Texas game's on.
Where's it? Remote.
Listen, he said, a girl just called me and said hello. And he said, I said, what's up? She said, nothing, playing with my pink pussy. And what was the rest of it? click this and click my OnlyFans, and you can see the pinkness.
So you can see the rest.
So you can see the rest, exactly
The
what
rest
my
is
son
blurred
said.
out.
22-point game. Yeah, we're looking at this shit. We ain't worried about that. I didn't lose nothing on that, bub. You know what I mean?
Where's the remote?
Right here, Junior. We got, look how we did it. We reprogrammed that bitch. It works both ways. You know?
This one?
That's like Josh. It swings both ways. You know what I mean? He's bisexual. If you hit satellite, it'll turn to TV. See it? If you hit TV, it'll turn it up. See what I'm saying? Instead of having to switch, you know what I'm talking about, son? Satellite, boom, 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 boom.
Like boom, boom, boom.
Satellite controls your cable box.
Well, I know.
TV controls the
What
LG.
channel would it be on?
You know what I mean? It's going to be on TBS, ESPN. Just ask Siri. She'll tell you. You know what I mean? These women ain't killing you. Yeah, they're killing you. It's called H.I. fucking, you shouldn't have fucked me. Not HIV. It's called H.I. Josh, you shouldn't have fucked me. You know what I mean? You should have wore a condom. That's what's killing you. You know what I mean? You know what else? Somebody said, you're killing me. That's what Nicole Brown Simpson said to OJ. You know what I mean? It's not the kind of Harley you're like me and you're into. You know what I mean?
No, where she live?
Oh, Harley lives in Indiana or Maryland, one something like that. She's getting a divorce right
I
now.
wouldn't even touch her with a 50-foot.
See here, my son, I wouldn't touch her with a 50-foot pole. She's in a goddamn another state going through a divorce. See what I tell you? And she talks to a guy in South Carolina. She's all into. See, my son just went.
How old is Josh?
18.
How old is she?
30 something.
Dude.
Oh, she's old enough to be his mom, I know. Damn.
Literally, my mom's 37 years old.
And your dad's 36. I told him. I said the best prime time and pussy I ever had, son, was like a year older than me. What the fuck you mean? There ain't nothing about age. It's how they take care of themselves. You know what I mean? Junior knows my one ex is 45 years old now, 46. Beautiful.
Looks 20.
Still, did you hear? Did you hear him? Still looks 20. By God, she does too. Me and her had a Rocky Ridge and shit together. Anger's a pretty girl, ain't she, Junior? Very pretty girl. Was up here having a talk, news, and everybody's like, oh, I think he was, Maddie was a good looking chick, man.
At first.
You know what I mean? She could be able to septum. She could take her pinky like this and stick a pump through her fucking nose where she didn't have no septum from snorting cut up coke.
Here, Notre Dame.
You're talking about when he lives down there at Madison, right?
Calls saying that from two different women saying they were pregnant, and then my phone rang a third time.
Why didn't y'all come down, Josh? You know what I mean? Well, I ain't seen you since we played cards at Mike Bennett's, remember? We sat there and had a few beers together. Mike set us up, that motherfucker. Him and Sean down there running the goddamn table in it.
I ain't seen Sean.
Sean, he's chubby as hell.
Where's he at?
I don't know, but I guess, man. I would have never went with that. He's remember the Edmund married Joanna and shit, you know what I mean, all that. You should see Allison, She's back to Allison that used to work down here. She don't look like one of these damn backpacker and meth heads. She looks beautiful again, you know what I mean? I guarantee her name, I can tell you the girl's name that called you and said she goes to Marshall. She has called me, she's called News, she's called everybody.
Homie hop.
Yep, homie hopping. All she's trying to do is get money from buddy. I know exactly what girl you're talking about. I can tell you what degrees she'll lie and tell you that she's taking. Just go to OnlyFans, man. Do I watch NASCAR? Junior, we watch NASCAR? You ever been to you ever been to a race?
The Daytona 500.
What race was it again?
500.
The Daytona 500. Brought me my favorite racer's shirt back, Martin Truex Jr. My buddy on here told me he can get a super cheap fucking tickets to the Bristol race.
I'd like to see that.
That's what I said. That's one of our favorite tracks. That's what I told him. Martinsville, Bristol, or fucking Darlington or something.
Pops has been there.
Darlington is the track too tough to tame.
Mm-hmm.
And you got Dover, the Rock. You know how much I love that because Truex.
I like Dover a lot.
You know Jimmy Johnson's back now.
He came back.
He come out of retirement and instead of wearing, he drives number 84, not 48.
Gray beard.
Mm-hmm. By God, drive the wheels off that motherfucker. That's right. Because he says it best, you don't have to win every race. As long as you get a top 10 and don't get DNFs, you're a champion. He's an 8-time champion, man. You know what I mean? And they call Richard Petty the king. Why? Because he did it first? That don't matter.
The top 3, Dale. Richard
Your GOAT
Petty,
is motherfucking Jimmy Johnson, though.
Jimmy Johnson, yeah.
The GOAT is him. Then it goes to Dale in my book, then to Richard. You know what I mean?
Then the Rusty.
Then, right, because of how he raced and the respect he gave, right. He might have only won 2 championships.
Then, as much as I don't like it, probably
A lot of people, I love, yeah, that's what I was saying. A lot of people, I love Kyle Busch, this, that. He dominates in trucks, this and that. He's only got 2 NASCAR
He's
championships.
a good racer, but he's dirty.
Kevin Harvick's a good ass raver.
Kurt Busch.
Yeah, he retired last year. Now Todd Dillon drives his car. That monster car.
They need to get rid of Bubba Wallace.
You ain't kidding, son.
I swear.
You know who pays? Michael Jordan pays for his car.
I like Austin Dillon.
Austin Dillon drives for RCR. That's his grandpa. His grandpa, him.
Blaney's my favorite racer.
You know who his teammate is now?
Who?
Kurt Busch. I mean, Kyle Busch is motherfucking, what's his name, teammate now?
Blaney?
Who? Richard Childress Racing, one you just said. Austin Dillon and
I like Austin.
he drives the 8 car now. Kyle does. Yeah, not the 18, the 8. Solid black, you know what I mean? And it's a Chevy. Remember, he always drove a Toyota.
Kyle Busch. 18 M&M's.
18, 19, and 11, and 20. You should have seen Logano on his last race, son. He jumps down like this, grabs his draft, jumps up. Eric Jones goes, bonk. Passes, guess who he passed at the last second? Gingerbread Keselowski in the number 6.
After that, Michael Waltrip was really good.
Now I'll go back, when Truex retires Jr., I'm going back to my number 2 car. Austin Cindric drives it. He can race the wheels off a car, man. Him and Logano.
Yeah, I like Blaney a lot.
Blaney, that's Penske. That's their partners. Number 2, 12, and who? 22.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know the thing.
That's Logano. Depends on.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Blaney's the 12. That's Team Penske, Bubby. Hey, Jason said Bubba needs gone for sure. He does. He does. He does. I mean, just like Danica, she got in there and fucked a lot of racing up, man. You know what I mean? Now married to Aaron Rodgers. What the fuck they do when they fucked each other? They fucked each other's careers up.
They're married?
You didn't know that? They're not married. They're engaged and shit. You didn't know that, son? My boy didn't know Danica Patrick was with Aaron Rodgers. Oh, yeah. He goes
She's the worst racer of all time.
Yeah, best finish was the top 10. I mean, a 10th place finish. Or, no, it was a 15th. She never got a top 10. It was a 13th or something like that. Out of 3 years, Junior. The GoDaddy car owned by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Am I wrong? Number 10. That bitch cost, man, she cost Truex the 500 that year, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, wow, man. Last race was Atlanta, Truex finished 20th, you know what I mean? They was, it's just different now, you know what I mean? How they stay. You know there's just one main lug that holds the tire car on there and shit. There's not 5
one in the middle, yeah.
Yep, one main one. They're going to change real cars to that. You bet they should. That's more stable. You get what I'm saying? If you got one thing going all the way around your car that means it's perfect, and every symmetrical part, that tire will be safer on that car. Would it not? You should have bolt here, bolt here, bolt there, bolt there. You know, they don't look at things like that, baby.
TV, CBS.
Yeah, you about to go to the Jets. You know what I mean?
What channel CBS?
Why would anybody go to the Cowgirls, Josh? Why do you think Ezekiel Elliott ain't? Why do you think Ezekiel Elliott ain't even made his mind up to stay in Dallas yet? Okay, let me say this for you. Look at Patrick Mahomes and look at Dak Prescott. Who's been in there longer and who's won the Super Bowls? Enough said right there. That's the end of the discussion right there. Is it not, Junior? That is. That's all you got to say right there. Then y'all give us Amari Cooper. And you know what? Guess what? Guess what? No, we cut the bum. You didn't cut him. They begged for him to come back. It's on ESPN. You want me to play it for you and let the whole world watch, brother? Zeke turned her fucking contract down and said, move on. I'm going somewhere else where I can actually win a fucking ring. You ain't, and Zeke, you'll never be Nick Chubb, my friend.
Zeke only did good in college, really.
Because he played for the Buckeyes in the Big Ten.
And they won the championship.
Right. Is he from, no, where's all them good running backs from? SEC, Najee Harris, Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb. I'll quit right there. Because you got Sony Michelle, I can keep going. You know what I mean? Letty Brown just signed with the XFL and he's better than Zeke. He's better than Zeke, right or wrong. Letty Brown would have been. I promise you would have. Y'all give us Cooper for a 5th round pick. Now you tell me.
Cowboys get so close.
Yeah, he said we did fuck up getting rid of Cooper. Okay, y'all now y'all's trying to get Jerry Jeudy. He's talking to Cleveland, not Dallas. And we just picked up Elijah Moore. That somebody just said, oh, the Jets. We're going to go to the Super Bowl the other night. I said, well, who the fuck's he going to throw it to? He should have went to the Raiders, where his number 1 receiver is Devontae motherfucking Adams. Am I wrong about that either, Junior? Or Parker or whatever? I know there's 2 Devontaes, but he should have went there. You see what I'm saying?
Did you say Raiders?
Yes, and Derek Carr would have fit much better with the Jets. You see what I'm saying? Am I wrong? Now you got Baker Mayfield at Tampa Bay.
You hear what Baker said? He said, I'm not Tom Brady, so don't expect you.
That's exactly what he said. You know what I mean? He said, nobody's fucking Tom Brady. Nobody's ever going to be Tom Brady. Dallas might be America's team, but Tom Brady shit them out for fucking 20 years. That's why you might be able to get into playoffs if the Eagles don't win. Because Zeke signed him with the Eagles, motherfucker. Oh, goodness, that's all pointed, Junior. And they got Kenneth Gainwell. He is a tank at running. Is he not? You didn't see that boy running in the Super Bowl and right before that, Junior? Getting that 25, 28 Kenneth Gainwell. Remember Smallwood played for him? Mm-hmm. You know who plays for him? Kaiser White.
Yeah.
He is badass. You know what I mean? He broke his leg twice, and the Bears tried to throw him out to the dogs, and he said, fuck you, I'm going somewhere else. You know what I mean? He's out of the league or on a practice squad. He was amazing. Here was their scheme. Will Greer would say, go straight if you ain't open. I'm going to throw the ball to where, Junior? The opposite side of the end zone.
Who was 12
and he would run it. You know what I mean? Huh?
12? Who was 12 that we had? Remember?
Well, that was Jennings. Greg Jennings.
Yeah, oh my God.
I don't forget nobody, son. He plays for the Packers. The 49ers.
Yeah.
Remember? He's good. He fucking almost won the game. That you best. I'll tell you right now. 49ers make the playoffs next year. That's a fact. That was a 3rd string quarterback, Junior. Mr. Irrelevant, just like Tom Brady was.
Greer, man.
Purdy was. Will Greer's on the Cowboys have Will Greer. Starred him, you might win a fucking game, not Dak Prescott. Am I wrong, son? The Panthers just threw him out to the dogs just like they did Baker. Okay? Will Greer's 50 times better than Dak fucking Prescott. Or, I mean, who's the quarterback?
If he would have stayed for us the whole time.
Yeah, it's Prescott. Yeah. Yeah, if he would have stayed the whole time. One more year at West Virginia with
we would have won a championship.
Bryce Ford Wheaton.
We
would have been right there for the fight for it. You know what I mean? I believe that too, son.
Remember that Texas game? I loved it. That sneak. I called it.
You know what I mean?
He was going to sneak it.
The one was that?
No.
I was going to say, Kwiatkowski won that for us.
Yeah, 35.
He's the captain linebacker for the Raiders. Yeah. Number 44. Now, I went for the Eagles because the Eagles had 4 Mountaineers on their team. You know what I mean? And
the Eagles always draft.
They draft West Virginia players, and they end up in Super Bowls. You know what I mean? So does who else? I can sit here and name 3 teams that never won them. But Bruce Irvin. Seahawks. He's got 2 rings for the Seahawks. Am I wrong, son? Remember that? Bruce Irvin. I promise you this.
What was his number? 51.
What, in real life or college? College was 11.
Yeah, I remember that. That's what.
Right now,
11?
Mingo is now holding up 51.
Barkevius.
I thought Mingo was going to be mean, son. Remember that? I was so excited and pumped about getting him. And Trent Richardson. That's the biggest blow ever. That running back from Alabama, Trent. Yeah, that was the biggest blow
what's
ever.
His name? Hillis that
he's
saved his
making
kids from drowning. You didn't see Hillis saved his kids from drowning?
Yeah, he called your boy a punk bitch, Morgan Waller. Junior loves that motherfucker.
I'm going to see him in August.
He sings just like that fucking Upchurch and Luke Bryan. I said the same thing. You can't rap to your music, guys. You think bebop. I heard him going across the hill the other day. He does sound kind of poppy.
He
You know what I
does.
mean? It's a new generation,
That's
buddy.
what I was going to say.
That's what he has to understand. I had to accept it. My son, I bought him tickets to 2 or 3 things. You know what I mean? That's shit. Ain't I junior? I'm like,
Whatever happened to Mingo?
I take him to like Justin Moore.
Yeah.
Mingo?
Yeah.
He was on the Patriots last I know.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And then, no, hold on. Might have been the Dolphins. He's playing for somebody right now. Seahawks.
Ex-Falcons.
Falcons, that's who it was.
That was the last thing.
He was playing for the Falcons.
Free agent.
Remember when the Browns played him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking,
Didn't Matt Ryan get released from the Colts? Yeah.
I know I can't get with that stuff either, but if that's what my son likes, I'll tolerate it because he likes Justin Moore. You know what I mean? He tolerates what I like. We go to concerts together. We was going to go see
Lewis.
Aaron Lewis, and it wasn't the time.
Yeah.
Wasn't for like spring break or nothing. That pissed me off so bad. Right now, the only thing we could really, excuse me, go see. I ain't looked at Charleston yet. We could have went to that Judd's thing for that one day. We can go see Third Eye Blind too in Louisville, but that's in April. You'll be here.
Mm-hmm.
See what I mean? For spring break.
No, well, it depends on what day in April.
The 2nd, 3rd. You go back like the 2nd. Remember?
Or 3rd.
I'd make her let you stay today. Because remember the last time you stayed an extra day, what happened? You killed your first buck, son. That's right. That's the first thing you hear in jail or prison, buddy. Besides, Hank Jr. canceled that tour, Junior.
Ready?
Yeah, he got sick or something.
I can go see Jelly Roll.
What the fuck did you just say to
I
me?
hate Jelly Roll.
I hate Jelly Roll. Do you know that? I out-rapped the motherfucker and he can't admit it still to this day.
Morgan Wallen.
You know what I mean? I'd rather go watch Morgan Wallen 15 times compared to Jelly Roll's half fucking 20-minute set. Now, Shinedown is there.
5-Finger Death Punch.
Oh, there we go. 5-Finger Death Punch. I'll go listen to that shit. They did Blue on Black, fucking Bad Company. They got some great songs, son. You know what I mean? You know, they really do, Junior, besides the other ones. The few you know, the copies.
No, Hank's still good.
Is Hank still good? Then we're going to that one.
16th.
We planned that one, remember? Because you'll be here for the summer. We were planning to go see, it was Gary Allen. Remember?
I can't remember.
It was fucking Gary Allen.
Jason Aldean.
He turned pop
Yeah, he did.
at the end there.
He was
Like
very
when he
cute.
first started out. Him and Luke Bryan.
Yeah.
Who Are You When I'm Not Looking was beautiful.
I like Luke Bryan's old
Then it
stuff.
turned Country Girl,
Remember?
Shake It For Me, Girl.
Tina
That was
Boo's-
good shit.
When Tina Boo listened to it.
Yeah, that's what the CD she had right there. Country Girl, Shake It For Me, Girl. That was actually pretty good, you know what I mean? Shake it for the birds, shake it for the bees, shake it for the catfish down in the creek. You know what I'm talking about? That was actually pretty good. That was dancing music for a
Drink a
lady.
beer.
Drink a Beer is really good.
Best song probably.
We played that at Webby's funeral.
Crash My Party, man.
You know what I mean? Who Are You When I'm Not Looking? But that's Blake Shelton, ain't it?
Yeah.
Who are you when I'm not around? That he's never went pop, has he? Blake ain't. No, that's right. He's married to Miranda Lambert. That's right. I got him confused with that Jason Aldean. Aldean messed his stuff up when he put that one flying over Oklahoma or whatever. Remember? After that, it turned to
Flyover States.
Flyover States. Yeah. After
I
he
like
did that, but after that, it turned to more
But it's like one hit.
The
one
Truth
hit.
is
Like
the Truth's my favorite song by him.
Yeah.
Don't
yeah,
tell
me
him
too.
I've gone crazy. You know, he's singing, I'm just
That's
strung
old.
out
Yeah, that's
over
like
you.
old.
That's
like
his
12,
good
13
shit,
years
right?
old.
Yes. Tell him anything you want. He said, I must be into something bad for me because I sure have lost a lot of weight. He's speaking the truth, son. That's why it's good. Because he's telling the world he's on drugs.
I never really liked Lake Show that much.
Shit, Old Red.
Yeah.
That's a kick-ass song, son.
Yeah.
Old Red. You're just not thinking. You're getting them.
No, I'm saying I never really.
Now
liked
the
them
ones I don't
consistently.
like is Florida Georgia fucking Line.
Yeah. Cruise with Nelly.
The Dirt was the only good song they sung. Cause that Dirt. Yep. You know what I mean? Bow, bow. How it does that shit, you know what I mean? He says one thing Rose was right about. I put that baseball diamond too close to the window.
I like Old Dominion.
Oh yeah, fucking right. I love them, you know what I mean? You talking about one man band and shit?
Lanco.
Greatest love story ever told.
Uh,
You're the one got me listening to them. I think they're good, Lanco is.
Midland.
Because, you know what I mean, Lanco actually sits there and plays with fucking instruments and shit.
They used to telecast it a lot.
I was going to say, he plays a fucking beautiful teal
Yeah.
telly.
White.
Teal and white. It's got a white pick guard.
Yeah.
And then the other one sitting there with the capo doing the... Ding. I can do that part, you know that.
They're good.
They're good. I like them. I like that one-man band by Old Dominion.
Midland.
I don't like that Shay and what's his name. You know what I mean?
Shay and.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I didn't
Dan
like
and Shay or whatever?
Dan and Shay, yeah. That's Shay. That's me! I swear that's me. That's me. Come through and wiped out on that ball being like
Shay Rizzle.
Shay Rizzo, I'm the best thing. You can put it up in here in a train rail.
I want to hear her try to rap.
You want to hear her newest rap? She did really good on her newest one. Because somebody edited the fuck out of it and put beats over top of it. Probably with the machine I left
You
down
like
there.
Luke Combs?
Now they just said one, you know what I mean? This could cause problem, Tyler Childers.
He's from Kentucky.
What you're looking for, Tyler? Ralph Stanley Fountain. Got him 1950.
Zach Bryan's better.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Have you heard the boys sing Pill and Poverty yet?
I think so.
That one with the mandolin? I sent it to you. Yeah, I sent it to you. Damn
I like
right.
Riley Green a lot, man.
I do too.
He's an Alabama boy.
Mm-hmm. You know that guy from the Hateful Eight, Walter Goggins? He's from Alabama.
Yeah.
I love that. We're going to find us a good movie in a minute. Do you still? I've always liked Elton John. What do you mean still like? Rocket Man, fucking Tiny Dancer.
60, man.
Just cause he's trying to use a gay slur right there. You know what he's doing.
Yeah.
That's gonna get you banned from YouTube for 90 days instantly, buddy.
He's been gay forever, anyways. But
Yes,
now
I mean
you
nobody.
Like
And now you want to say something now? The Zach Brown
Rocket
Band,
Man's one of my favorites.
Rocket Man, Tiny Dancer. I mean, I can just keep going with some Elton John, man. You know what I mean? Rocket Man, like Junior said, burning up, pews up, burning fumes up there alone. You know what I mean? You know why he's singing that song? Because he don't feel wanted down here. He wants to be alone.
One of the most.
So you bring your shirt over just go like that. Don't even put your face in it. Here's the best goddamn band, and nobody else has got nothing else to fucking say.
The only closest is Zeppelin.
Yeah, that's exactly. You took the words out of my mouth. The only band, not
And the
guitar
Stones.
player.
Stones.
Then you got the Stones.
Aerosmith,
Then you go towards the
Skinner.
Beatles and shit. Exactly. You got things, son. You know what I mean? Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin lead it for me.
Beatles isn't really my type of music.
It'll come together. Now shit like that was good.
Right.
But when it was Yellow Submarine, Yellow Submarine.
They
Oh, wait.
were.
Oh,
They
wait.
changed the
I
rock and
know,
roll
yeah.
forever.
They changed from fucking folk music to rock and roll. The Beatles. You know what I mean? She come up grooving up slowly. She got choo eyeballs. You know what I mean? One, and when they did that riff shit like that, John Lennon was the Beatles, man.
Yeah, he was.
He was, I promise you.
Him and Paul.
Him and Paul. They didn't need Ringo and what's his name? Fucking married.
I love
John
Aerosmith.
Lennon was married to Yoko Ono.
I love Aerosmith a lot.
Aerosmith, that's Steven Tyler.
I know.
You know his daughter plays in Armageddon.
Mm-hmm.
That's Liv.
His
That's
daughter's
why
pretty.
he wrote that song.
Yeah.
I don't want to miss a thing. I want to close my eyes. You know what I mean?
I like Angel.
Don't want to
a lot.
fall. My favorite one. You're my angel. Junior got a gun. That's the best CD. It's called Get a Grip.
Crazy man.
Get a Grip. is the best CD.
Sweet Emotion.
Right,
Dream
Sweet
On.
Emotion, my favorite one. And you're forgetting about a one. You know, a lot of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to think.
That one, what's it? You know what I mean? Something wrong with the world today. Don't know what it is. There's something wrong with her eyes. I know what it's called, son.
No,
Living on the edge. I can't help my. They was killing them during that time. Aerosmith was. They kept the 80s alive.
I don't want to miss a thing. Crying.
What did I just say?
Living on the edge.
Living on the edge. Told you. Get a grip. It was
Walk this way.
Walk this way. Down, down, down,
Walk this way.
down. Now that was rap before rap ever knew
Yeah.
what happened. You see what I'm saying? Buddy Holly was rap.
Same old song and dance.
We don't hate the Beatles because John Lennon hangs on my law, like he says. You know what I mean? Just in the song Imagine, I'm pretty sure nobody else can say any better words in the world than what he said.
No, I love the Beatles.
Imagine all the people living. You know what I mean? He's wanting peace. And you're forgetting about one king called Bob fucking Marley, man. Jesus Christ, man. We're talking about people, me and my son are talking about people who try to heal this. You know, one love, no woman, no cry, three little birds, Buffalo Soldier. Every fucking song he sings is stir it up. He got shot.
John Fogerty.
Yes, oh my Lord. He was CCR, buddy.
He was.
He made every day. It was him, you know what I mean? Tom Petty, of course. You know what I mean? All that, you know. We can sit here and name some shit will freak you out. Let's go with Jefferson Airplane.
Yeah.
Do you want somebody to start from the 60s and go up?
Really want
Somebody that's called Jefferson.
Buffalo Springfield.
Buffalo. I made him listen to that last night. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't know. He says Coast.
Tommy James and
Shondells, Crimson and Clover, the best song ever fucking wrote in the world, in my opinion.
Jimi Hendrix.
Hendrix was solo.
Yeah.
He just had his band, the Gypsy. Yeah, he's in there because he's my favorite guitarist.
Yeah.
Then David Gilmour from Pink Floyd, and then probably Alan Collins from Leonard Skinner. Free Bird, come on, he wrote that when he was 17 years old. Who could write something? Meow, 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 meow. You know what I'm saying? So could Joe Satriani.
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Stevie Ray Vaughan just wanted to be Jimi Hendrix. What he wanted to be. What do all of them got in common?
Everybody wanted to be like him.
They all played a what? Fender Stratocaster. That's the most thing they got in common. How many of them Les Pauls got famous? AC/DC.
Slash.
That's what I was going to say. You can name very few, but Buddy Holly, Jimi Hendrix, Eric Clapton. You see what I'm saying, baby? The Kings. My favorite is probably the 27 Club. Look at who I'm going to say. Name Lane Staley, Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison, Kurt Cobain. Listen to these people. You know what I mean? They all only lived for 4 fucking years and died at 27 years old. Skinner last 6. They started in 70 and went down in 77. They started, but their album wasn't put out till 71.
I thought they were together in the 60s, though, before that.
Ace, that's right. Mariah Carey, motherfucker, you a weak link.
All around me, AC/DC is like...
You know what I mean? I'd rather listen to R. Kelly than Mariah Carey. Tell me if I Believe I Can Fly ain't better than any fucking thing she ever wrote. You might want to say
The only
T.I.
thing she makes money off is All I Want For
Lord, thank you. Is her goddamn nose, her 2 front teeth back after Nick Cannon knocked them out. Well, no, that was Chris Brown on Rihanna.
Yeah.
Hey, John, what did Rihanna get at the
I
Grammys?
hate Chris
A
Brown.
free trip to the ER. What you tell bitch with 2 black eyes, Junior? No shit, you done told the bitch twice.
T.I. was my dude.
T.I.'s T.I.P. He's got a split personality. You didn't know that, babe?
Jeezy.
That's my boy there. Now you're talking shit.
Jeezy Hamilton.
Now let's go to Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Flow Rider.
But
T-Pain.
they just don't, you know what I mean? They don't want to do that shit no more. Just like, that movie got old to us. Look how Bone Thugs don't make music. You see what I mean, Junior? People need to understand that part.
That's because fame isn't fun.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Josh. Talking about when they bought their plane, Aerosmith and shit, about the pilot being and shit.
Oh,
You know, that's how fucking, what's his name got killed, Randy Rhoads. They're trying to land the goddamn plane on top of the motherfucking bus. They wiped out.
we forgot Black Sabbath.
We forgot to say Black Sabbath. And not only that, there's so many, but I don't listen to Iron Maiden.
I listen to Dio.
Who don't, you know what I mean? There's a rainbow in the dark. That's my favorite one.
He sung from Black Sabbath.
I know.
First.
First, exactly. And then you had Ozzy Osbourne, you know what I mean? But listen to that guitars. He's ripping Iron Man. Paranoid. All that bow, now, you know what I mean? I can play Paranoid. We're going to do Paranoid, he says, you know what I mean?
Didn't he bite a bat's head off or something?
Yep. He pissed in a cup and Charleston threw it on the crowd and got banned. Snorted a line of piss ants. Ozzy is fucking insane, son. He's still kicking it.
Anytime he walks in somewhere,
He said, Sharon!
Where's the drugs and alcohol? Anytime
Sharon! I'm trying to kill these monsters! Dude, that virtual reality commercial made me laugh so fucking hard. He said, he said, it's a nice dinosaur. He said, you motherfucker! He freaks, he takes Xanaxes and shit. Constantly. You know that, right? Ozzy does. He's always on some kind of he's medicated, always.
You know, I'd love to see AC/DC in concert.
Yeah, I was supposed to see Ozzy in concert, and he sprung his ankle after last year he toured and slipped. The one that sing, let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor. He had a heart attack and died a month before that, and they canceled it. Blossom.
You seen Hinder and stuff.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I've seen Hinder, Three Doors Down, Safety. I've seen, you know me, baby, I've seen a bunch. Johnny Go was the best rapper on the scene to date. That boy came here with me and Draven. Really?
My boss.
Me and Draven, dude.
He's seen Ozzy like 4 times. Dio's wife.
That's like you're saying Upchurch is the best goddamn rock and roller and he can't play a guitar, he sings it on the wall. I'm done with that one right there. That could get somebody to be a weak link. I can't. Goble, you don't know what I'm talking about, do you? Johnny Goble. You watch that Draven video? That other boy is here with me recording Draven. That's Johnny Goble. I mean, they said he wouldn't fight Upchurch because Goble had hepatitis C. Well, goddamn, I just scorched him. That's roast. I just roasted him. I'm just pouring him out of the pan right there. And you guys said that. I never once said it. You guys did. I got that shit saved and screenshot. Yeah, Tommy. No, he said Tommy Lee turned into a little bitch. Nikki Sixx was that fucking band. Was he not, son? And Tommy Lee. It went for that lead singer, you know what I mean? I'm on my way. You ever seen the documentary? Machine Gun Kelly plays Tommy Lee. It's really good. They did a really good job with that, man. You ever seen Hendrix? Wu-Tang Forever. Now, that's some banking shit right there. You don't know nothing about that. You know what I mean? Method Man, Red Man before they was ever called Method Man and Red Man. You know, Bone Thugs and Harmony was never called Bone Thugs either, was it, Junior? It's called Bone Enterprise Organization. Stanley said, buddy, you take my CD. I said, man, I've had that motherfucker in my CD case for 50 years, Stan. It's got their phone number, their old phone number. You know, like Jones Jr.? Who? Mike Jones, tipping on Popo.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it says 655-3320, all that. You can still call him. He said, what up? It's Mike Jones. Leave me a message. I swear I do it all the time.
Your ringtone, your voicemail always confuses my mom.
Mine?
Yeah.
Because I say, hello?
Yeah.
Hello? What the fuck you calling for if you ain't going to talk? My bad. Leave a message. I bet she
like,
gets
I'm
pissed.
just playing. This is my voice.
I knew exactly who it would get to. She hates that shit because she's talking to it.
Yeah.
Derek, Junior needs. Well, that son of a. I can see her right now. I do it to his mama. You know what I mean? 281-330-8004. Hit me up when I'm on the low. Oh, trust me, I know. I just didn't want to say it on here because everybody will be calling that number like in a minute, you know. Shit, that dude Junior was on his pace to be big as Tupac, they said. Juice WRLD or whatever his name was.
He's got like the 3rd highest
selling rate. Yeah, I know. And there's people getting that 999 shit tattooed on them.
He made it a,
The Nostradamus says 369 repeats herself. continuously. 999. You see what I'm talking about? What does that mean?
Juice WRLD dropped a song the other day. Within 30
Okay,
seconds,
Tupac's-
50,000
Tupac's been dead for 50 years and drops a new song every week. You see what I'm saying? But we out, guys. We're going to finish our game. Spend some time together.